Frequently asked questions plus how come it is public domain, not GPL? Plus shouldn't it be news/TempleOS? Plus don't you use news GCC? Plus why do you dual boot? Plus it has links, so is it a browser? Plus where are the animated 3D icon GIFs? Plus if the compiler is JIT, isn't it an interpreter? Plus are you a creationist? Plus is BT in the code BitTorrent? Plus is FS in the code file system? Plus is it Pascal? Plus why doesn't sleep make my laptop hibernate? Plus what is yield for in loops? Plus what is JIT compiled mode? Plus why do files end in .z? Are they encrypted? Plus is it open source? How do I build it? Plus where are object files? How do I link? Plus what is the FPS refresh rate? Plus how does a task own the speaker? Plus why does it leak memory? Plus why do I get a memory leak when editing big files? Plus why is it in text mode? Plus where is the kernel memory? Plus why does it run code from stack addresses? Plus how does it syscall? Plus how do you fault in stack? Plus how do I set the path? Plus how do I boot it with grub? Plus how do I get kernel.bin to boot? Plus why is there some 16-bit code? Plus why are you pushing 32-bit values on the stack? Plus why are you using 32-bit insts and not setting high 32 bits? Plus how do you use the FS and GS segment registers? Plus how do I set org for position of code? Plus how are symbols loaded? Plus why doesn't assert work? Plus why doesn't C++ public work? Plus how does the debugger do source debugging? Plus what are the ASCII 5 and ASCII 31 chars doing in my text files? Plus why is there garbage at the end of my text files? Plus why are sprites so small? Plus why don't I need to recompile /adam and /home files? Plus why does it find files that aren't there? Asterisk Windows is a trademark owned by Microsoft Corp. Asterisk Linux is a trademark owned by Linus Torvalds. Asterisk QEMU is a trademark owned by Fabrice Bellard. Asterisk VMware is a trademark owned by VMware. Inc. Asterisk VirtualBox is a trademark owned by Oracle. File features.dd. TempleOS features asterisk Oracle in with for words or for passages. C tongues. Asterisk x86_64, ring 0 only, single address map, identity, multitasking kernel with multi-core support. Asterisk master/slave multi-core asterisk free, public domain, 100% open source. Asterisk 64-bit compiler/assembler for Holy C. Truly compiles, doesn't interpret. Just in time and ahead of time compilation. With JIT, no need for object or exe files. Asterisk no 32-bit crufty code. Asterisk 640x480 16-color VGA graphics. Asterisk keyboard and mouse support. Asterisk ADA-PIO hard drives. Support for FAT32 and Red-C file systems with file compression. Asterisk ATOPI-PIO CD/DVD support with Red-C file system. Can make bootable ISO files so you can roll your own distros. Asterisk partitioning tool, installer, bootloaders for CD/DVD and hard disk. Asterisk editor/browser for a new document format. Source files in the command line window can have graphics, links, icons, trees, colors, super/subscripts, margins. Everything is seamless throughout the tool chain. No need for separate resource files. Asterisk 8-bit ASCII, not just 7-bit. Supported in entire tool chain. Asterisk graphics and source code, no resource files, graphics sprite editor. Asterisk 64-bit pointers. All memory, even more than 4 gig, can be directly accessed by all tasks on all cores at all times. Asterisk ring 0 only. Highest CPU privileged mode at all times. No off-limits insts. No time loss changing modes or address maps. switches tasks in half a microsecond. Asterisk 2D/3D graphics library asterisk real-time fancy differential equation solver for physics engines, to use in games. Adaptive step-size range CUDA, interpolated for real-time. Asterisk auto-completion, jump to source tool called autocomplete with dictionary. Asterisk window manager. Pan SCRN with. Zoom SCRN on mouse cursor with slash. Asterisk file manager. Asterisk code profiler, merge, diff utils. Asterisk PC speaker support with many hymns. Asterisk music composing tool. Asterisk many games, demos, and documentation. Asterisk all source code included. Only compiles with the included TempleOS compiler and assembler. File lowlevel.dd. Slash asterisk graphics not rendered in HTML asterisk slash C file blk read, blk write. File mgr.dd. File manager select files. Or delete file or tree. Or copy select files to clip. Or paste clip. Left click drag drop move a file or tree to a dir left click same file or edit file. Edit plain text file. Right click or bring up menu. Number include file. Add a number include file. R rename file. D make dirc dsk change. Remount removable media. Do not do this on blank disks. F format drive. I mount ISOC file. U unmount drive, S. M make CD/DVD ISOC file. This creates a red ISO file image of the dir the cursor is on. The name of the ISO file is :/tmp/cddvd.iso.c /def.dft_iso_c_ file name and can be redefined in your startup scripts. You may wish to place it on a different drive. B burn CD/DVD ISO file. This burns the CD/DVD using the image file. :/tmp/cddvd.iso /def.dft_iso_ file name to the drive the cursor is on. Instructions on using CD/DVDs. If you have not recompiled kernel and defined your CD/DVD drive, exit the file mgr and use mount to define your CD/DVD drive. Place the CD/DVD in the drive and press C when on top of the CD/DVD drive letter to mount the drive. It will call dsk change, the TempleOS CMD to mount removable media. Instructions on burning CD/DVDs. Create a temporary dir to hold files and copy files into the holding dir. Make an ISO image of the dir by pressing M when on top of the dir. Press B when on top of the CD/DVD ROM drive to burn the ISO. :/tmp/cddvd.iso /def.dft_iso_ file name, to disk. If you have not recompiled kernel and defined your CD/DVD drive, exit the file mgr and use mount. Making your own distro. File mgr pulldown.dd. File rename, R, dirmk, D, fmtdrv, F. Unmount drv, U, abort, ch_shift_esc, exit, ch_esc, edit ed, ch_space, plain, ch_shift_space, copy, ch_ctrlc, paste, ch_ctrlv, delete file, ch_ctrly, cddvd dsk change, C. Mount ISOC, I, Maker Ciazoc, M, Bernisofill, B, Program include, 0,0x3f0000003f, Atom include, 0,0x23f0000023f. File utils.dd. File utils file util files find. Wildcard mask consists of a single base dir with multiple file masks separated by the asterisk end. Wildcard chars are accepted. The is your home directory end indicates an exclusion mask. slash kernel slash asterisk base dir, slash kernel mask, asterisk slash demo slash dot bmp, dot gr base dir, slash demo mask, dot bmp dot gr slash dot dd, slash bible base dir, root mask, dot dd but not slash bible c files find match. Flags are either text or int values. FUF underscore recurse and R recurse FUF underscore single and S single file, optimization for one file in mask. FUF underscore flatten underscore tree and F use with plus F. Just use and F, probably. FUF underscore just underscore DIRS and D just directories FUF underscore just underscore files and F just files, flattens trees. FUF underscore CLUS underscore order and O sort by plus. Move head one direction. FUF underscore just underscore text and T just text files. File mask underscore text FUF underscore just underscore DD plus dollar just doldoc files. File mask underscore DD FUF underscore just underscore SRC and S just SRC files. File mask underscore SRC FUF underscore just underscore AOT and A just AIT files. File mask underscore AOT FUF underscore just underscore JIT and J just JIT files. File mask underscore JIT FUF underscore just underscore GR and G just graphic files. File mask underscore GRCST underscore file underscore UTIL underscore flags when used in calling program taking text flags. File, frame.dd. If you require separate global vars for multiple instances of a routine, you can use frames. C sprite meshed, /demo /graphics /pic3d.hc or noise. File, grfiles.dd. GR graphics files are 8 bits per pixels but only 4 bits of color with transparency and no palette. Compression is the standard TempleOS LDW compression. Number defined ECF underscore compressed 1 / this is the only saved flag. Number defined ECF underscore palette 2 number defined transparent 0xff number defined black 0 number defined blue 1 number defined green 2 number defined cyan 3 number defined red 4 number defined purple 5 number defined brown 6 number defined milk gray 7 number defined K gray 8 number defined milk blue 9 number defined milk green 10 number defined milk cyan 11 number defined milk red 12 number defined milk purple 13 number defined yellow 14 number defined white 15 class CBGR48U16RG BPAD. CBGR48GR underscore palette underscore STD 16 equals 0x000000000000, comma 0x00000000AAAA 0x0000AAAA 00000, comma 0x0000AAAAAAAA 0xAAAA 000000000, comma 0xAAAA 00000AAAA 0xAAAA 555500000, comma 0xAAAAAAAAAAA 0x555555555555, comma 0x55555555FFFF 0x5555FFFF 5555,
0x5555FFFFFFF 0xFFFF55555555, comma 0xFFF 0xFFFF55 0xF Glossary plus abbreviations plus task / process / thread plus atom task plus set tasks plus code and data heaps plus parent, child, and pop-up tasks plus holy C plus AOT compile mode plus JIT compile mode plus compiler intermediate code plus drive / partition BT, BTS, BTR, BTC, BF define doldoc editor link types files underscore bind underscore mask hash table in file onapag red C file system sprite plus CLI, C, push, pop plus file name extension types plus naming convention plus FS plus GS plus heap plus join plus user underscore data plus multi-core core 0 / core AP. File, god.dd. The Holy Spirit can puppet you. File, graphics overview.dd. Graphics Overview. Dive into Demo Index to learn. The order layers are drawn on top of each other is / graphics not rendered in HTML */ CGR update SCRN, GR update tasks, and GR update task win, called by the WinMGR task 30 FPS. Notice the tasks draw _it, callback being called. Only tasks on CORE0 are allowed to have windows. There is one window per task, no child windows. You can have pop-up child tasks. *CDCs, device contexts, are a data type for controlling graphics on the SCRN or graphics in MEM. The device context structure has thick and color. You use DC alias to create your own structure, with its own color and thick. Free it with DC del, when finished. *GRDC is a device context for persistent data on the SCRN, not needing to be redrawn. You create an alias for this by using DC alias, and work with that. C:/demo/graphics/net of dots.hc. *. There are various flavors of line and point plotting routines. grline and grplot are the simplest. The others allow 3D graphics and rotations. C:/doc/transform.dd for adding a transformation. You change the fs_draw_it bar to point to your drawIt function, which gets called each SCRN refresh, 30 FPS. You draw everything in the window over and over again. C:/demo/graphics/box.hc. Use the graphics sprite resource editor to create a sprite that can be plotted with sprite 3, or output to the CMD line with sprite. Use $IB, BI equals $1 in a SRC program to insert the address of sprite binary data item number 1. To learn how the numbers work, after creating a sprite with, toggle to plain text with and check its number. Make an assignment to a PTR bar or pass to sprite 3, with $IB, by equals $N. Use S pointer to sprite to make a $IB. $entry. C:/demo/graphics/spriteplot.hc and :/demo/graphics/spriteplot3d.hc. The origin, 0 point, for a sprite is defined by the cursor location when you press to make it. You can edit a sprite by clicking the cursor on it and pressing again. Set DCF_symmetry in the CDC.flags and called symmetry set, or DC symmetry 3 set. This will plot a mirror image in addition to the primary image. Set DCF_just_mirror to plot just the image, but this required DCF_symmetry to be set at the same time. Note, you can only have one symmetry active at a time, including in C sprites. Use DCNew to create a MEM bitmap which can be used to work off SCRN and which can be GR blotted onto the SCRN. If you set brush member of CDC to another CDC, all the graphic routines will GR blot the brush instead of GR plot. C:/demo/graphics/blot.hc. There are a few raster operations available. They go in bits 8 to 11 of the DC color member bar, which is a color output 32. ROP_collision is special. It counts the number of pixels drawn on non-background locations. Using ROP_collision with vector sprites is tricky because overlapping pixels from lines in the C sprite rank as collisions. You can either work with a non-zero count or convert your C sprite to a bitmap if your sublements draw on top of each other. Be sure to set color before using ROP_collision. C:/demo/graphics/collision.hc and titanium. The dither_probability_U16 member of CDC is a U16 used to statistically sell between two colors to get something resembling more shades of color. C:/demo/graphics/sunmoon.hc and :/demo/graphics/shading.hc. It works with many graphic routines, but not those with pens. There is a mechanism built in for generating motion based on differential equations, which allows realistic physics. You create an modded struct with ODENew, passing it the number of bars in the state vect. For realistic physics, you usually have 2 state bars for each dimension, for each mass, because motion is governed by F equals ma, which is a second-order equation. The 2 states are POS and velocity, and to solve these you need to supply the derivative of POS and velocity. The derivative of POS is usually simply the current velocity, and the derivative of velocity is the acceleration, the sum of forces on a mass divided by mass. To help provide meaningful names for values in the state vect, you can create an quarter 2d3ptr and point it to a mass in the state vect. 6 elements in the state vect are required for each mass. See math/modded. C:/demo/game/rocket.hc. File, guidelines.dd. Directory structure/home. All your user data should be placed in here to ease backing up your data. When you install an application, it will create a subdirectory of your /home directory for storage. /apps applications are placed in subdirectories of /apps. Applications should have a file called install.hc.z which will install the app, possibly making files for directories in /home. The file, load.hc.z, will load the application into MEM. The file, run.hc.z, will usually load and execute the app. To add an app to your personal menu, insert a macro with the pop-up option checked and invoke the run.hc.z file. /demo. Here you can find lots of sample code to do various things. /doc. Here you can find documentation. /kernel. The core of the operating system is found here. Since privilege levels are not used, calling it a kernel is deceptive. It is AOT compiled by bootdins. It is loaded by the bootloader and must fit in 640K. /compiler. The compiler module src code is found here. The compiler is AOT compiled to produce a binary file which is loaded at boot. It, too, is AOT compiled by bootdins. /atom. The non-kernel part of the operating system is found here. It is JIT compiled during boot. The atom task is the father of all tasks, like atom and Eve. /0000 boot files go here. Stage 2 of the TempleOS hard drive master bootloader, the old hard drive master boot record which is just BLK number 0, and the CD/DVD0000 kernel.bin.c file go here. ASCII 0000 is near the top, alphabetically, in case you use Magic ISO. /home files. The home dir is specified with. The home dir is :/home unless you change it with home set, or compile the kernel with the CFG option. An empty /home dir should be valid because it will get default files from the root dir/personal menu.dd, a menu viewed with a key or by clicking menu in the upper left border area of a window. /personal notes.dd, a personal note file viewed with a key. /makehome.hc, a file compiled by the atom task during start OS. /home *, copy home * files from the root into and customize them. These files are invoked when the atom task starts up. /once.hc, a file invoked at the startup of the first user. Customize this. /registry.hc can be edited by hand or deleted to reset to defaults. Takes effect next boot. Application policies * place applications in their own /apps subdirectory. * make a file called load.hc.z to load the application. * make a file called run.hc.z to load and run the application, preferable by number including the load.hc.z file. * place user data in a subdirectory of /home, preferably naming the subdirectory the same as the /apps subdirectory. Or, place data in the registry.hc.z file. C:/demo/registry-demo.hc. * if the app needs files in the /home directory, make an /apps file called install.lhc.z or install.in.z to create the /home subdirectory. Programming guidelines * virtual MEM/paging is not used. It is identity mapped in x86_64 mode. The STK does not grow, so alloc enough when the task, process, is spawned and use the heap for most things. The heap refers to malloc, and free, dot. Asterisk you can free, null. Asterisk see naming convention and abbreviations. Asterisk there are two modes of compiling, AOT compile mode and JIT compile mode. Compilation is done in both, neither is interpreted. Use JIT mode. Asterisk holy C asterisk use i64 instead of smaller int sizes because the compiler converts everything to 64-bit. Don't use unsigned unless it actually breaks. A policy of signed keeps it simple so you don't have to agonize over choices. U32DIST, U16X1, U16Y1, U16X2, U16Y2, / this requires 0 extend when fetching args return SQRI64, X1 X2, plus SQRI64, Y1 Y2, I64DIST, I64X1, I64Y1, I64X2, I64Y2, return SQRI64, X1 X2, plus SQRI64, Y1 Y2, asterisk in order. Short circuit logic is assumed. Asterisk avoid Boolean expression assignments. Boolean assignments don't have short circuit logic and are not compiled efficiently. The bool type is just an alias for a 1-byte signed int. Nothing forces it to 1 or 0. There is a toBool function that will for to 1 OT0, however. Asterisk GLBL bars in AOT bin modules are initialized to 0. They occupy space in bin files. Asterisk bracketing code with push, CLI and pop will protect against simultaneous accesses from tasks on one core. To protect against multiple cores, you need a lock semaphore. I think semaphores need to be in their own cache line, but I'm not sure. I use lock bits in a lot of places not aligned. Asterisk SYSDVG, and is SYSDVG, are really handy when working on the compiler or kernel. It's just a bit you can set and test. Asterisk I don't use U0 asterisk because the size is 0 for PTR arithmetic. Asterisk use ch_shift_ for spaces in quotes in source code because I run spaces to tabs on source code. Asterisk do not use number if or number if def hash symtables asterisk c:/atom/a hash.hc for examples of how the hash tables are set up. Basically, sims are placed into hash tables and child process hash tables are chained to parents. This provides scopes for vars and functions. Asterisk atom_task hash_table holds the holy C sims loaded in on startup. Asterisk fs hash_table holds user holy C sims and if a sim is not found, it checks parents. When a duplicate sim is added to the table, it overshadows the previous sim. When developing software, typically you include the file at the CMD prompt, make changes and reinclude it. Old sims are overshadowed but they are still there. Periodically, kill the task and start fresh when MEM is low. If you wish your applications to free themselves instead of staying in MEM, spawn or pop up a task to run the application and kill it when it's done. Asterisk to display the contents of a hash table, use the who, routine or the variance. Hash depth rep gives a histogram of how long the chains are, in case you wish to make hash table sizes bigger. Assembly language c:/doc/asm.dd. Asterisk fs must always point to the curc task. Asterisk gs must always point to the curc CPU. Asterisk don't change the segment regs unless interrupts are off. It's hard to do, anyway. Set_fs_base and set_gs_base. Asterisk when interacting with holy C compiled code, preserve RBP, RSI, RDI, R10, R15 because the compiler uses these for reg bars. You are free to clobber racks, RBX, RCX, RDX, R8 and R9. C compiler reg masks, push_C_regs and pop_C_regs asterisk I recommend using the standard STK frame for functions because caller, is used to display the call STK, such as for the wallpaper. Push RBP MOV RBP RSP sub RSP NNNN. Leave RET asterisk. The args are removed from the stack with RET1 statements. RET116 / remove 2 args asterisk. No args are passed in regs. Asterisk racks holds function return values, of course. Asterisk Magic ISO is a trademark owned by Magic ISO Corp. File, hash.dd. / asterisk graphics not rendered in HTML asterisk / there is a symbol, hash, table for each task. When a sim is not found, the parent task sim table is checked. All tasks chain back to the Atom task. TempleOS sim tables are implemented with an array of linked lists. A number is generated from a string by #str, to index into the array of linked lists. Multiple strings can generate the same number, so linked lists are built. Newer entries overshadow older ones. There are various types of entries. See entry types. Symbol lookup, used many places including the JIT compiler and loader. 1. Symbol name is hashed by adding and shifting the ASCII of all characters. 2. Hash table body array is indexed. 3. Linked LST is traversed until match of text and type of entry. 4. If not found, hash table next table is searched. Duplicate entries are allowed. They overshadow old entries. Address to symbol lookup, slow because not important. We could use trees. 1. Funseg cache is scanned. 2. Hash tables are scanned. File, heapdbg.dd. Recompile the kernel with _cfg _heap _dbg equals true if you want more heap debugging. You are on your own. File, helloworld.dd. / press F5 in the editor to compile and run. hello.hc.z hello world \n, hello.hc.zu0 main, hello world \n, main, hello.hc.zu0 myprint, u8 asterisk st, %sst, myprint, hello world \n, hello.hc.zu0 myprint 2, u8 asterisk st1 u8 asterisk st2, / any number of args. %s \n st1 st2, / any number of args. Myprint 2, hello, world, hello.hc.zu0 myprint, u8 asterisk st, st, / empty with no comma means first is fmtstr. Myprint, hello world \n, hello.hc.zasm message, du8 hello world \n0, / the convention is underscore on C callable / 2 colons means exported symbol. Underscore hello underscore world colon, / you can only clobber racks rbx rcx rdx push rsi mov rsi message call put underscore str pop rsi ret call, underscore hello underscore world, hello.hc.zasm underscore hello underscore world colon, / you can only clobber racks rbx rcx rdx mov racks, hello call put underscore chars / up to 8 chars packed into 164-bit int. MOV racks, world \n call put underscore chars ret call, underscore hello underscore world, hello.hc.zasm underscore my underscore print colon, / you can only clobber racks rbx rcx rdx push rbp mov rbp rsp push rsi mov rsi u64sf underscore art1 rbp call put underscore str pop rsi pop rbp ret18 / delete pops the stack to clear args. Underscore extern underscore my underscore print u0 my print, u8 asterisk st, my print, hello world \n, hello.hc.zasm underscore my underscore print colon, / you can only clobber racks rbx rcx rdx push rbp mov rbp rsp push u64sf underscore art1 rbp call and put / delete pops the stack to clear args. Pop rbp ret18 underscore extern underscore my underscore print u0 my print, u8 asterisk st, my print, hello world \n. File, help index.dd. Help plus keyboard CTRLS plus mouse CTRLS plus keyboard mouse CTRLS. Welcome about TempleOS command line take tour demo index key map features requirements charter strategic decisions FAQ glossary Holy C compiler index why not more? Demands the STD TempleOS PC plus user help plus admin help plus programmer help plus system programmer help index autocomplete bitboot call char overview char routine circular queue CMD line overview CMD line routines compiler overview compiler routines compression CTRLS data type state debugging overview debugging routines define devices disk doc overview doc routines exceptions file utils frames god graphics overview graphics routines hash help system Holy C in file info install IO job key. Allocations keyboard devices link types map memory overview memory routines menus messages miscellaneous mouse multi-core OP codes operator precedences PCI print. FMT strings processor profiler Red C registry scan codes SCR encast sound sprites STD in STD out string task text base layer time training TOSC utils Windows. File, help system.dd. Number help underscore index topic slash subtopic, other topic the help index preprocessor compiler directive sets the topics for sim subsequently defined. You specify subtopics with a/tree hierarchy and separate multiple topics with a. The index CTRLS high index links. Public causes a sim to appear in help underscore index reports. Number help underscore file name.dd.z the help file preprocessor directive makes a file into the heading of a high index report for the current help index. File, holyc.dd. Holy C asterisk C colon slash doc slash compiler overview.dd. Asterisk C scoping and linkage for details on extern, import, extern, import, etc. Asterisk built-in types include I0, I8, I16, I32, I64 for signed 0 to 8 byte int and U0, U8, U16, U32, U64 for unsigned 0 to 8 byte int and F64 for 8 byte floats. U0 void, but 0 size. I8 char U8 unsigned char I16 short U16 unsigned short I32 int U32 unsigned int I64 long, 64-bit, U64 unsigned long, 64-bit, F64 double no F32 float. Asterisk function with no args, or just default args can be called without parentheses. dir, asterisk, dir, asterisk default args don't have to be on the end. This code is valid. U0 test, I64I equals 4 I64J I64K equals 5, print, %x \nijk, test, 3, asterisk HR const all alone is sent to put chars. A string with or without args is sent to print. An empty string literal signals a variable fmt underscore str follows. Void demo C, char drv char asterisk fmt char name int age, printf, hello world, \n, printf, %sh %d \n name age, printf, fmt name age, poocher, drv, poocher, u0 demophilic, u8 drv u8 asterisk fmt u8 name I64h, hello world, \n, %sh %d \n name age, fmt name age, drv, asterisk when dealing with function addresses such as for callbacks, precede the name with n. Asterisk typecasting is postfix. To typecast int or F64, use toy64, to bool, or TOF64. TempleOS follows normal C float int conversion, but sometimes you want to override. These functions are better than multiplying by 1.0 to convert to float. Asterisk there is no main function. Any code outside of functions gets executed upon startup, in order. Asterisk there are no bit fields, but there are bit access routines and you can access bytes or words within any int. See I64 declaration. A class can be accessed as a whole or subints, if you put a type in front of the class declaration. Public I64 I union I64 // I64 I is intrinsic. we are defining I64, I8 I88, U8 U88, I16 I16 U16 U16 I32 I32 U32 U32 I64 I equals 0 x 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 80,000 def 0, I.U16 1 equals 0 x 9 ABC, asterisk variable arg count functions, can access their args with built-in variables similar to this in C++. They are I64 argc and I64 argv. I64 at nums, I64 I res equals 0, 4, I equals 0, I at nums, 1, 2, 3, ans equals 6 public U0 gr print, cdc asterisk dc I64 x I64 yu8 asterisk fmt, u8 asterisk buff equals str print join, null fmt argc argv, / sprint, with malloc, ed string. Grapoots, dc xy buff, / plot string at xy pixels. Grapoots is not public. Free, buff. Grprint, grdc, gr underscore width 10 asterisk font underscore width, 1, gr underscore height font underscore height, 1, score percent 4d score, / print score in the center of the scrn. Asterisk allows 5. For return out of the start front porch area. C:/demo/ subswitch.hc. I64 I, 4, I equals 0, I0 1 2 3 4 5 asterisk a no underscore warn stmt will suppress an unused var warning. Asterisk you can have multiple member vars of a class named pad or reserved, and it won't issue warnings. Asterisk nor rake or rake can be placed before a function local var name. You can, optionally, specify a rake after the rake keyword. U0 main, / only use regg underscore local underscore vars or regg underscore local underscore non underscore ptr underscore vars for rake vars or else clobbered. I64 rake r15 I equals 5, nor rake j equals 4, no underscore warn I, asm mov racks r15 call and put underscore hex underscore u64 mov racks, / n call and put underscore chars mov racks u64 and jrbp call and put underscore hex underscore u64 mov racks, / n call and put underscore chars asterisk interrupt, hos errcode, public, argpop or nordpop are function flags. CIRQKBD. Asterisk a single quote can encompass multiple characters. ABC is equal to 0x434241. Put chars, takes multiple characters. ASM hello underscore world, push RBP MOV RBP RSP MOV racks, hello call and put underscore chars MOV racks, world / n call and put underscore chars leave RET call, hello underscore world, put chars, hello, put chars, world / n, asterisk the operator raises a base to a power. Asterisk there is no question : operator. Asterisk TempleOS operator precedence comma, catch underscore except to true if you want to terminate the search for HNDLR. Use put except, as a HNDLR, if you like. Asterisk a function is available similar to size of which provides the offset of a member of a class. It's called offset. You place the class name and member inside as in offset, class name.member name. It has nothing to do with 16-bit code. Both size of and offset only accept one level of member vars. That is, you can't do size of, class name.member name.submember name. Asterisk there is no continue statement use Goto. Asterisk lock can be used to apply ASM lock prefixes to code for safe multi-core read modify write accesses. The code bracket would have lock ASM prefixes applied to relevant ints within. It's a little shoddy. C:/demo/multicore/lock.hc. Asterisk there is a function called msize, which gives the size of an object a list off the heap. For larger size allocations, the system rounds up to a power of 2, so msize lets you know the real size and you can take full advantage of it. Asterisk you can free, annul PTR. Useful variants of malloc can be found here. Each task has a heap and you can malloc and free off of other tasks' heaps, or make an independent heap with heap control in it. See heap log, for an example. Asterisk the STK does not grow because virtual MEM is not used. I recommend allocating large local vars from a heap. You can change MEM_DFT_STK and recompile kernel or request more when doing a spawn. You can use call STK grow, but it's odd. C:/demo/stkgrow.hc. Asterisk only one base class is allowed. Asterisk printf has new codes. C print FMT strings. Asterisk all values are extended to 64-bit when accessed. Intermediate calculations are done with 64-bit values. U0 main, I16 I1, I32 J1, J1 equals I1 equals 0x12345678, / resulting I1 is 0x5678 but J1 is 0x12345678 I64 I2 equals 0x80,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000, print, %x\n I21, / res is 0x C00000000000000000 as expected U64 U3 equals 0x80,000,000,000,000,000,000,000, print, %x\n U31, / res is 0x40,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000 as expected I32 I4 equals 0x80,000,000,000,000,000,000, / const is loaded into a 64-bit reg bar. Print, %x\n I41, / res is 0x40,000,000,000,000,000 I32 I5 equals 0x80,000,000,000,000,000, print, %x\n I51, / res is 0xFFFFFFFFC0000000. File, infile.dd. Infiles are used to generate user input to automate operations. The TempleOS tour is done with an infile. It reminds me of a Unix pipe because std out of one gets chained into std in of another. When an infile runs, a child task is spawned, which intercepts real user input and generates fake input. Infiles are wholly C programs run by the child whose stout goes to the parent's input buffer. Message can be included in an infile to send special keys or mouse CMDS to the parent. While an infile is running, the normal input gets diverted to the infile task and can be filtered and sent back to the parent task. Unless you are driving functions which prompt for data, you can probably use a number include file in place of an infile. C:/demo/infile/indir.in. Note, in can be used if all you need is to send ASCII characters. It differs from inster. You'll probably use in a lot and not inster. Within, for example, you can place answers to the prompts for recompiling the kernel module during boot-ins. File, install.dd. Installing TempleOS burn a CD with software that supports ISO files. Then, boot it. It's a live CD, so you can look around with or without installing. Dual booting with another operating system is the best way to use TempleOS. I only use it in a virtual machine because it won't boot natively on my machine, though. For native dual booting, you need a partition for TempleOS. Windows often comes with a restore disk that does not allow repartitioning. I recommend connecting a spare additional hard drive and using the BIOS to select which drive to boot. The :/miscellaneous/os install.hc script will automate much of this. It runs if you boot the CD/DVD-ROM. See boot.dd for an overview of booting. See requirements for supported hardware. 2 TempleOS partitions are highly recommended, so you can boot to a backup and fix the primary when you work on it. Odds are, you only need a couple gigabytes for your TempleOS partitions. 1. Mount, use if the drive is partitioned. This command mounts a drive, making it accessible. For simplicity, cell C as the first drive letter for your hard drive. The first partition will be C, second, D, etc. TempleOS needs 3 numbers to utilize a hard drive: BASE0, BASE1, and unit. When you enter a hexadecimal number, do it like in C with a 0x prefix. If the probe was successful, you can just enter the number in the probe box instead of BASE0. DSKPRT, C, use if drive is not partitioned. This will perform a special mount, automatically. Warning, this command erases everything on a hard drive. It repartitions a whole drive and formats the partitions. This command should be skipped if you already have your hard drive partitioned. Warning, this command doesn't play well with other operating systems. You'll need to do a boot might to restore your drive to a state where other operating systems can partition it. 2. FMT, D true false FST _ FAT32, this command formats a drive with FAT32 or the Red C file system type. Use the drive letter of the partition in place of D. Warning, if you are upgrading, be sure not to lose the file, /0000 boot /old mbr.bin.c. 3. Copy tree, T/D/. This command is used to copy files onto a hard drive partition from the CD/DVD. Use the drive letter of the partition in place of D. 4. Boot dins, D. This command recompiles the source code on a drive and writes to the drive's boot record. You will need to re-enter the mount information so it can be stored in the kernel. 5. Use Linux's grub or TempleOS bootmydins, D. The bootmydins command places a bootloader on a drive. It saves the old master boot record to /0000 boot /old mbr.bin.c and replaces it. When you boot, you will have the option of booting the old master boot record. This command can be skipped if you already have a bootloader. Be sure not to lose the copy of the old boot record, like if you reformat the drive. Delete /0000 boot /old mbr.bin.c if you want to get a fresh copy of MBR, like if installing from your own custom CD containing its own /0000 boot /old mbr.bin.c onto a system with a non-TempleOS bootloader. If you have antivirus software, it might object to having a different master boot record. *Windows is a trademark owned by Microsoft Corp. *Linux is a trademark owned by Linus Torvalds. File, Job.